Cheers, y'all. I'm back again. Um, yeah, this is a big one. A pretty high sought after beer from a highly sought after brewery. I said, why not? I mean, I know it's late. A lot of people are probably in bed or getting ready to go to bed, but I'm on vacation, so um, yeah, I'm doing one from Anchorage. Finally decided to crack one of those that I got open. So this one's called Suffer. There you go. Pretty cool bottle art. They always have like crazy, like, I don't know, like black metal, I guess. Um, Already got the old wax off of there. So this is a triple barrel black barley wine at 15% ABV. Um, Brewed with toasted coconut, aged 20 months in a blend of Buffalo Trace and Rye Hofmeister barrels. Let me see the fucking lettering on here. 6-year rye Hofmeister Cooperage Heavy Char Clement Farms 18-year Knob Creek and Wild Turkey bourbon barrels. So 15% ABV. I got this a couple years ago. I got this one in Blessed. So Blessed is that their big barrel aged stout. I think that one's at 16%. But yeah, this is the triple black barley wine. So let's crack it open and see what we get. There you go. Glug, glug, glug. A very odd time to be doing a hype beer like this. No carbonation really whatsoever. There's no head. Definitely carbonation. Um, no head whatsoever. Dirty glass. A lot of streaming bubbles up there. This is a 500 ml bottle. I think I paid 55 for this bottle. So it's very shit ain't cheap. I gotta save some of this so I gotta do an Instagram photo of this. Oh shit, yeah. What's up, Susie? Yeah. Um yeah, it's pretty black. I'd say kind of more in the light. There's kind of a brownish hue to it. Doesn't smell boozy. At 15%. Picking up some of that coconut, picking up some like chocolate, maybe a little bit of barrel uh char to it. Yeah, nothing too crazy on the aromas. Cheers, middle fruit. Uh-oh. Well, sounds like a reliable source. Um yeah, I think the only adjunct in here is, like I said, toasted coconut. They don't have anything crazy. It's not like different types of coconut. It just says finished in toasted coconut. A lot of barrels they use, like I said, aged 20 months in a blend of Buffalo Trace, 6-year rye, Hofmeister, Cooperage Heavy Char, Clement Farms, 18-year Knob Creek, and Wild Turkey Bourbon. Um, like I said, this is a couple years old, so we'll see how well that coconut has stuck around. Um, yeah, it's been nice here. Cheers, Doubtfire. Are you back from your excursions? Yeah, it smells great. So let's get into it. There's no, I mean, no head, nothing. So cheers. Hopefully it's good. Wow. Mm, that's fantastic. No alcohol. I mean, that's dangerous. No alcohol presence whatsoever. You get that. You still get a lot of that coconut. It's I'd say it's a medium full body mouthfeel on this. This one's dangerous. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I'm not the biggest coconut fan. I mean, I bought this. Obviously, that's toast coconut, but and it's not like that coconut like suntan lotion coconut. Like it's like the good coconut. Yeah, the H. I'm not sure what it tasted like fresh, but I'm glad it's not green apple. It's delicious. And I'm not just saying that because I paid a good penny for it, but it's wow. I can see why just even that first initial sip, I can see why Anchorage, their dark stuff is top, like world class. They're doing it big over there. Next to Quebec, no smoke. Well, that's good, no smoke. We don't want no smoke. Wow. Although, you know, my big pet peeve is, and I still buy them, is wax dip bottles. It's too excessive. Why do we need wax? I gotta get a knife and like cut a little slit in there, and then just too much. Why can't I just pop a top? I get it. You're trying to be fancy and a little more high class, but man, this is great. This is like I said, it's dangerous. 15%. It's drinking like a maybe a 10%, 11%. It's got some viscosity to it. It's thick. Maybe on the back end, the very back end, you kind of get that heat from the alcohol, but like up front, it's wow, this is great. If you guys can get Anchorage stouts or any of their dark stuff, I know they're kind of hard to come by. I'm definitely spoiled, but and like I said, they're pricey. I know even at the brewery, I think they're pretty pricey too. I don't think there's too much of a markup on these bottles. I think they might almost be $50 at the brewery. So for me to pay 55 isn't that bad. Um, they were supposed to get one of the Deal with the Devil barley wines. It was like the triple oaked. They got a big shipment in, and something about they forgot to ship them or something. And then they got some of the IPA cans, and they're all dented up and busted up and stuff. So hopefully, in the near future, they'll get some of the triple oaked Deal with the Devil barley wine. because that one I've had Deal with the Devil a long time ago. Someone had a bottle of. That's another one of their barley wines. It's probably gets a lot higher ratings than this. I mean, this one gets great. Well, I mean, what's Untapped? Untapped's giving it a 4.65 out of 5, 1787 for total check-ins, 1674 for unique, seven a month. I think Deal with the Devil. I know Deal with the Devil, the triple oaked stuff is gets crazy ratings. Oh well, actually Deal with the Devil, that gets a lower rating than this one. That one's a 4.49. I mean, 8,966 check-ins compared to what's the other one? 1,700. I mean, I guess maybe Deal with the Devil is not as hype as Suffer. Yeah, this one's great. Now, would I advise drinking a 15% barley wine at almost 11 o'clock at night? Maybe not, but I'm on vacation and I don't have shit to do, so it was kind of a spur of the moment. I was like, why not? Because I really can't do it tomorrow because I got to wake up early to go to the gym. So I'm like, tonight's probably the best night. I mean, I could have done it yesterday, but I just wasn't feeling drinking yesterday. So I got to save some of this so I can take a photo for it later. I don't want to do it now because that'd be rude. I'm not that rude as much as Paul thinks I'm rude, but just kidding. Maybe Paul didn't think I'm rude. Barley wines, I'm telling you. Yeah. One day, Paul, move to the States. Move to the States. Especially English barley wines. Those are my favorites. I'm not a big fan of American barley wines. Like, I don't know. I don't like that. I don't necessarily like hoppiness in a dark beer. But I mean, to each their own. People love Bigfoot. That's an American barley wine by Sierra Nevada. I'm sure there's others that can't think of the name of them, but I know Bigfoot's the known one. But English barley wines, I don't know. I like the flavor complexity of it, and you kind of get that more tobacco, dark fruit. Not really any hoppiness. It's more of a sweetness. You get that vanilla. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with American barley wines. I've drank American barley wines. You still kind of get those dark fruits and stuff like that. But I feel like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like hoppy, but I do like black IPAs. So I guess I'm contradicting myself if I like black IPAs. Because I guess in a sense that's a hoppy dark beer, right? So, but yeah, I'm more of an English barley wine person compared to a American. And there's people that are more American than English. So teach their own. Drink what you like is what I say. Drink what you can source as well. Don't spend too much money on alcohol. Don't be like me. You want to end up like me. Spend too much money on some of these beers. I'd probably say this beer is maybe 3 years old. I think that's when I got it. Around there, like 2023, summertime ish. But yeah, this is great. I'm gonna give this a score. I know this is a very long review. Like I said, not overly complex. Um, I mean, you get that coconut. I'm picking up some vanilla, maybe a little bit of chocolate. You do get a little bit of that barrel in there for sure. Maybe on the very back end, you get a little bit of that alcohol. But I mean, it's smooth. Like I said, this is dangerous. If you were to hand this to me blindly, it'd be hard for me to say it's 15%. Maybe 11, but yeah, definitely doesn't drink like a 15%, which could be either good or bad. I guess we'll see how the night goes. But score wise for Suffer from Anchorage, I'm gonna give it a 99. A 99 out of 100. What? Bryce wants to chime in. So 99. That I give this higher than that Dogfish Head Utopia. I mean I might have gave that a 99 as well. It's been a couple years since we drank that one. Grace gives it a 92. She doesn't like it at all. But our palates are different. She's has a more refined palate than mine, so I think she's yelling at me for giving it such a high score, but that's that's the score I give it, Grace. I'm not sure why you want me to knock it down. Preferred drinking temperature. Well, so I had this in the fridge. I took it out. It's been sitting out for about 30 minutes. So it's kind of room temperature, maybe a little bit below, but I'd probably say 60, 55 to 60 is usually what. Sometimes they put on. I know this one doesn't have it on there, but I mean, as it warms up, I think you kind of get a little more of those flavor notes out of there. Like I said, it's only toasted coconut in there, but yeah, I took it out the fridge, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and so it's been kind of room temperature for a while. So I think that's pretty ideal. But I know for some of the darker stuff, they do say about 55 to 60 temperature wise, Fahrenheit. But drinking this like real cold, it might be different. Like right out of the fridge. I don't know. I'm not sure how it would taste like right out of the fridge. Probably not as good compared to as when you let it warm up a little bit. But yeah, I mean that's probably what it is around now. Probably about a little bit below room temperature, 60 around there. But fantastic beer. I'm glad that I decided to crack it open finally. I'm glad it held up fantastic over these past. Like I said, I think I got this about 3 years ago. Um, I'll pour some out of fridge temp. Let the rest warm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Drink it right out of the fridge, and then kind of let it sit for a little bit, and then kind of I'm sure you'll probably see how the you might get a little more different flavor notes out of it. But yeah, 99 for, it's been a while since I gave that high of a score. But I mean, Anchorage is doing it. I'm not sure what that. So Suffer, there you go, 15%. Triple barrel black barley wine. It's crazy. I feel like that's like a made up style, but maybe not. Drewski, you started alive? Oh, Miscellaneous ended his. Well, maybe I'll pop in there for a little bit. I'm gonna end this. I gotta go take photos, and it's been a while since I uploaded on Instagram beer related stuff. Mostly it's just tattoos and pictures of myself. But yeah, 99 out of 100 for Suffer from Anchorage. So I'm gonna finish this beer. Miscellaneous was like, you better not, you don't have to drink the whole thing. Well, it's not a 750 ml, it's only 500 ml. I don't have to be up early. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. So, but anyways, I appreciate everyone stopping in. I know it's kind of late. It was kind of spontaneous. I was like, you know what? I'm going to drink one of those hyped Anchorage beers. Why not? I'm on vacation. I don't have really shit going on tomorrow. And figured I'd do it tonight instead of tomorrow night because responsibility is on Saturday morning. So I appreciate Miscellaneous popping in the chat. Paul, Susie, Doubtfire, Drewski towards the end, and whoever else was lurking. So appreciate you guys stopping in and chatting it up and all that good stuff. And yeah, fantastic beer. And you're live now. Are you live? I gotta take photos, Drewski, then I'll be over there. I'll see you over there in a little bit. But anyways, Grace says goodbye, everybody. She said she'll see you later. She said she would probably give this beer a Lions suck, Green Bay belt ass. Why can't we be friends? Here's my, there you go. All day. All day. All day. And I'll leave it at this one. Appreciate everyone stopping in. Thanks so much. And we'll see you around. Take care. Cheers.